As you begin to relax, where you find yourself listening, you can become aware of the subtle way the light fills the room. Or maybe there's just a comfortable warmth. And you can imagine that you're resting in a quiet garden after a soft rain. Droplets of water shining on leaves. The world just a little fresher than before. And in this simple, safe moment, there's nothing you need to do except notice the way your body can begin to feel at ease. As you give yourself permission to just settle, and you know that this is for your well-being, and you can just allow yourself this time undisturbed, simply letting each breath come naturally, noticing how being here now can begin to invite a gentle transformation. And within that garden in your mind's eye, there are curious pathways, soft earth underfoot. And as you wander along, each step is cushioned by the moss, drawing you further away from the noise of the world. And you might become more aware of the way the air feels on your skin, as if each breath sinks you deeper into tranquil awareness. And you can imagine a gentle breeze stirring the petals, carrying away old leaves. What's ready to leave simply drifts away, while you just linger here in this garden of relaxation. There's no effort. You can just let a sense of calm anchor you while you find your own pace walking along this path. As every sensation, every sound helps you settle in even more comfortably. This garden within your mind sometimes holds on to things left behind. Twigs, a stone misplaced, perhaps even the memory of a storm that once swept through. And as you explore, you may notice how nature never clings to what's been broken or bruised. Instead, it grows right through and around, weaving new roots, letting flowers bloom where old debris fades quietly away. And you know, some people can imagine a grudge as a stone in their shoe, annoying at first and then familiar, even when it affects the way you walk. They hold on to the stone long after they first notice it. It becomes something they live with, something that becomes part of who they are. And yet a garden never holds on to what's no longer needed. They transform, they shift, they clear the space for newness. And it's interesting, when you throw away old burdens, how the world seems to open in unexpected ways. And sometimes holding a grudge is an attempt to preserve a moment, perhaps as a shield or a silent wish for understanding. And here in this rich place, surrounded by living things, you can begin to find forgiveness growing, just as naturally as grass grows after the rain. And you might wonder how much easier life becomes simply by removing that stone from your shoe, slipping from your hand, forgotten as it meets the soil and just settles into the earth. And the roots beneath your feet spread invisibly, supporting new growth, and what once hurt becomes part of the landscape, the grass around the stone growing and absorbing. And now you can see yourself moving freely along this winding path, each step balanced, each footfall calm and free of pain. And you can notice how the light returns again and again, how peace can settle within the garden. And there's some part of you that already understands that people hold grudges to protect themselves, to feel right, to not be hurt again. And yet, as you removed that stone from your shoe, you can discover the strength in letting go, finding that what endures is your own peace of mind, your own inner comfort. And with every moment here, it becomes easier to imagine yourself living lighter each day, surprised at how natural this can seem, just rediscovering the joy in walking without pain. And you'll find your own unique way to carry this feeling forward. Perhaps savouring the quiet pause, or simply paying attention to the beauty in the small things, even as the old habit fades quietly into the background. And soon you'll sense a gentle return, as if there's a breeze guiding you back along the garden's winding path, the colours growing brighter, the sounds of the world softly reappearing, feeling the surface beneath you, the comfort of your chair, the simple movement of your breath in and out. And as you begin to return with refreshed mind and body, you might choose to stretch or blink or just enjoy how clear and alive you feel. Let your awareness gather fully into the room, with each new sensation reminding you that growth happens most easily when you bring kindness into yourself. And in the coming days, you may notice yourself choosing to let go of grudges more easily, as forgiveness feels lighter and more natural. And each time you do, recognize how your own peace increases with every gentle shift, with every stone you lose. There's real progress in every step, and the most meaningful changes unfold in their own time. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.